more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of Alan Wake. I'm Vic and you're watching it on the Let's Play channel. And we've got work to do.
Bring it!
This one might not go so well. Come on, put it down.
Die already, die!
Alright, maybe we can make it. Nope. Nope. Shoot him. Not a good place to end an episode, but we were already over time. Come on, kidnapper. Get it together. Didn't realize that they made sides in that configuration. Kind of reverse grip silliness. Yeah, great.
Stan, there's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Quickly,
Give me the
quickly.
goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not
How about I
this
shine the
goes.
flashlight at
Get
you?
with the program, Wake.
I have a flare.
That's right.
This guy,
Bring it.
no tactics. No target priorities. The only thing he's got going for him is infinite ammo. One more. Good. And now we got up there. Stay near the flare, please. This is, I think, the most annoying sequence so far.
Piece of cake, Wake.
Are we done yet? No. How do you know it's a piece of cake if we're not done, guy? And what's the end game here?
Damn it.
Like, we're just bottlenecked here, we're cornered in this round place. And, oh good, now they're sending tall guys to us. But, like, there's no rescue coming. So... we just hoping that the shadow guys stop coming out of the darkness. I should believe that's a thing.
Nailed you. See? Nothing to it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
That's a solid paunch. Things are looking up.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
If it makes you feel better, I think I'm already
He had
sorry.
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Had no manuscript to give
On more
him,
than one
except all the
occasion,
pages I've been
Alice
picking up.
tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Well, you know, in order to be a phobia, your fear has to be irrational. And particularly if Alice was, like, already aware of the darkness, I think we can safely say that her fear was not irrational. Why is there always a breathing sound near these things? Come on, Alan, just go up the slope. It's obviously a slope. Just go up. Okay, so we're just doing a little zigzag across the... Ominous. Across the river. And then back we go. How soon is our kidnapper friend gonna get corrupted by the darkness? I saw that. I wonder if there's like a New Game Plus where if you've got all the manuscript pages, you can just give them to him and then the game ends. That would be silly, but also pretty fun. Bear trap? Am I actually gonna... Is it just calling my attention to it? Apparently... Alright, let's just find out. Yep.
What the hell? Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Okay, so I guess it was polite of the game to point that out to me, and I mean, I knew it was going to happen, I guess. Yeah, so that's the game we're going to play. Watch out for the bear traps. It's going to be inconvenient if we have to get into a fight. And the really dumb thing is these traps are actually pretty easy to disarm. You just drop a rock on it or poke it with a stick. There's no particularly good reason that Alan wouldn't just disarm them as he comes across them. Except maybe that Alan only understands how typewriters work and not any of these other things. No achievement? This is clearly a very old game. Am I missing out on that cabin? Should I have... Oh, I did almost miss out on that page. Alan, come on.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
Sarah is the police officer? I think that's right. So she let him go and then immediately regretted that decision, is what I'm hearing? Given that this guy is basically righting the world around him, I guess she didn't really have much choice. We're through the bear trap section. What? It's 3. 3 is the number. Given how poorly I performed in the last section, I'm surprised that went so well. No, that was definitely while I was dodging. Come on. I have no idea where I'm going because I'm busy getting killed. Please reload. Good job, Alan. I really miss Jesse. So much more competent. Come on, where's... Why is my flare gun not happening? Oh, I don't have a flare gun, I only have flares. Fine, have some flares. Okay, so that's that. Good job keeping track of your resources. Yeah, you have a flare too, hmm? Where are the others? Maybe that flare was a bit premature. This distortion effect is doing a great job of being disorienting. Okay, I guess that's not a chest. Fine. I think I need to be more liberal with the flares and less so with the revolver ammo. I really want to do more exploring of these areas, but I feel like if I do, I'm going to spend a bunch of time getting into fights with people. Thank you, Alan, for your effective participation. So now that that's out of the way, go ahead and get killed for me real quick. There we go. Seriously? Oh. That's that. We got some more over here. Totally saw that guy. Pretty sure that was a guy. I really thought there were more in that encounter. Because there were. Okay. Yep, definitely miss Jessie. You know, the other thing that Jessie had going for her is she didn't run out of ammo. So what am I supposed to do with you? Pretty sure. There we go. Okay. We got one more friend, though. There he is. Do I need to wait until they flash to shoot at him? Is that gonna save me some ammo? Okay, we'll see how long that piece of crap keeps running. Oh good, coffee. Still don't know what that does. But Alan's probably carrying so much of it at this point that he can't move. Maybe that's why my dodging isn't working.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
So that's something we can look forward to. But hey, at least we've got a hunting rifle. And 5 whole rounds for it, so we were pretty much set. That is a crashed aeroplane. Alright, well, let's see about that chainsaw.
heard the plane fall, it made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
But maybe there's something that I want in it. And also, there's another breathing cache around here. Is it inside the weird plane? Oh, it's got darkness on it. And good job. Okay. Oh. I have to... Oh, did I... No, I didn't ruin it. Why is there breathing? It really is always. Two flares. A bit weak in the help department. Could have used some hunting rifle ammo. Could have used some revolver ammo. Could have used a flare gun. Did not need to be attacked by a physics error. No. Well, I don't know. Is Alan in control of the darkness? That's a bunch of them. Okay, so the answer is yes. It does help if they flash before I shoot them. So let's see about that. Okay, good. We might actually be learning some things. Though having to mash buttons in order to reload is... Excuse me. There's another one. Fine, get flared. Having to mash buttons to reload is my least favorite thing. But I guess this is one of those cases where the controls are like deliberately clumsy in order to enhance the horror experience, which is fair. Still, not something that I've seen very often. And frankly, it's one of the reasons that I would never carry a revolver. There was a time, it's long since passed, where people could reasonably say that semi-automatics were unreliable enough that it might have made sense to choose a revolver for the reliability, but that is not today. Today you're just picking a bulky gun that is uncomfortable to shoot and has a limited capacity and is very slow to reload. How many have we got here? Ooh. It looks suspiciously light over here. Alan. Nope. 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 Why is it that running to the light always actually turns out to be a bad idea? I don't like that. That's where I came from. Need to be going this way. I really don't want to just burn up all my stamina when I'm about to get attacked. Great. Great, great. I am still enjoying the way all of the shadow guys just like shout nonsense in unnecessarily hostile voices. What is that? Waterfall? Hopefully it's a waterfall. It looks like it might be a portal. Okay, so let's do this. Does that work for you? How about you? Okay. Reload. Why are you... Oh, there's nothing to reload. I find the ammo counter a little confusing. Sometimes it includes the rounds that are already loaded, and sometimes it doesn't. Like Alan, I know that you're just some city boy who plays with typewriters for a living, but you do know how to count, right? I was really hoping that was going to keep falling over and close the way in behind me. I need to watch out for those shadows. Dip, dip, dip. Because I think stepping in them hurts. Yeah. So the stuff in Control with the shadow was all a DLC. Do you think they planned for it to be a tie-in to Control all along? I mean, maybe they didn't know about Control when they were writing Alan Wake, but did they know they were going to tie Alan Wake into Control when they were making Control?
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Well, if it's always weird, then is it ever weird? Kick. now I get to do platforming.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Well, that's an interesting thought, isn't it? The idea that maybe you're not actually in the same world you used to be. Maybe something happened and you hopped into another channel. Hashtag Mandela effect. Alright, we're going to see what's up here, and then we are done with episode 6. Yep. Oh, good. Yep, so that's all the time we have for this episode. Come back and see me in episode 7 for this building collapsing on me. Talk to you soon.